Hey everybody, this is Tammy at All About Living, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much. Today we're just going to make a really simple supper. I'm just going to make baby limas with ham hocks. So let's get started. In order to make really good baby limas, you need to soak them the night before, and you need to wash them and take out any that don't look good or whatever. Just make sure they're clean. You'll rinse them. You'll dump that water off. You'll rinse them really good, and then you'll drain them, and then we're going to put them in our crock pot. All right, today I'm using ham hocks, but I really like the turkey drums or the turkey wings, but they were so much more expensive. Since when did turkey get more expensive than ham hocks? I couldn't believe it. So anyway, I got the ham hocks because they were cheaper and they do the same job and they're just as good. But if you want really, really good lima beans, get you some turkey wings or some turkey drums. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is get my ham hocks in there. And we're just gonna drop them right on in the bottom of that crock pot. Okay, we're gonna get these hocks right on in the pot, right in the bottom. Now I'm going to drop my beans in there, checking again as I drop them in that I don't have any that don't look pretty. My beans were all clean. All right, now I'm going to cover my beans with water. All right, now we're going to get our seasonings in here. I'm going to use a couple. This is a half a tablespoon. So I'm going to use 4 of these, makes 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. All right, this is onion powder. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup of minced onion. And y'all know, if y'all been around long, we love our onions. When I put it on the table, I'm going to serve fresh Vidalia onions on the side. Okay, I have my salt sitting out, but I'm not going to put salt in it now because this bouillon, this chicken bouillon, is pretty salty. So since I put 2 tablespoons of that, I may or may not need the salt. So we'll put that in later. Now we're just going to give that a light stir. I'm not going to mess with my hocks in the bottom. I'm just going to kind of do that and get it stirred and mixed around a little bit. Now we're going to get our lid on our crock pot. There we go, to the close. It has a slow cook, and I'm just going to hit that button, and it will slow cook for 6 hours. Now I really do not want my baby limas to cook for 6 hours. I really probably only need them in here for 3. Just keep that in mind because they will get mush. All right, it's been 4 hours and my beans are ready. So I've just got them on warm now. And I'm going to take my ham hocks out of here and get them cut up. Hey, let's get these hocks out of here. And they're going to be falling apart tender. Alright, we're going to get these out. Oh, they just fell off the bone. This is going to, see, fell right off the bone. Right, last one. Make sure we Get everything out. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna get this all cut off this bone. Hey, and what you wanna do is you just wanna get all the meat off the bone. Set it aside. It should be super easy because it's falling apart. Okay, let's get this last piece cut. And the knife just slides right through. There we go. Drop that right in the pot. Being gentle because I don't want to tear up my beans. Okay, now we're just going to give that a stir. See how pretty my beans are? They're still whole, they're not all falling apart. Just the way I like them. Okay, and since man cannot live on just beans alone, we're gonna make us some home fries. Just good old-fashioned potato home fries. And I'm gonna add some onions and peppers to it. And we're gonna call dinner good. All right, we're gonna get our potatoes cut. We're just gonna make little squares. So we're gonna make like 3 cuts, 4 cuts. Now I'm gonna take one really nice size Vidalia onion and I'm gonna get it cut. Alrighty, and then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna get my pan good and hot. Alright, my pan is really good and hot. See that? There we go. That's probably about 1/3 of a cup of oil or lard. I use lard. You can use oil or whatever you'd like. And we're gonna let that melt, and then we're gonna get these potatoes in there and onions. And we're gonna get our see that sizzle? Hear that? We're gonna get all that goodness in there. We're not gonna move anything on the bottom of this pan right now. Gonna let it get a good browning before we move it. Okay, now I got these sweet peppers and I'm gonna put those in there, but they didn't need to go because they won't take nearly as long to cook up as those potatoes and onions. So I got plenty of time to cut them up. And I'm gonna cut them pretty fine, just like I did the onions. Now I would normally use a bell pepper here, they didn't have any when I went to the store, and y'all know I don't go very often, and they had these nice little sweet peppers, and they'll do the job just as good, if not better. Okay, now we can go check on those potatoes. All right, at this point, I'm gonna get them salted. And I'm going to get them peppered. There we go. Now we're going to turn them. See there? They're browning up. They're not sticking to my pan. Perfect. Alright, we're just going to let them sit there and let them brown up some more on the bottom. And we'll turn them again in a little bit. We're going on flip number 2. Look at there, they're browning up nice. That is exactly what you're looking for them to brown up. Okay, at this point now, I'm going to put those pretty peppers in there. All over the top. It would have been a whole lot easier with that knife. There we go. Alright, we're going on stir number 3. Look at there. More brown. Alright. Let them sit there and just finish cooking. Alright. There we go. Now we're really browning. There we go. Won't be too long now. Actually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are minutes from dinner. And that right there is a North Florida supper. Y'all enjoy.